Hello, this is Car Sweets World, back to you again with a new video about Dave Alternator here that selling up in cars that go 500. Yeah, if you don't know who Dave Alternator is, he does one of the copy and paste uh, copy and paste cars like these that selling up in cars that they kind of use the same kind of model around here that for almost all their cars they kind of use the three different types of cars, like for these three, because I don't know why they do this. They kind of use these three different kinds of models and make Lightning, King, and TKs a separate kind of model from them. And I kind of say, how does that make fair, Make three different kinds of models for them. Because it doesn't make sense, because some of these cars looks aerodynamic, some looks much faster, and some looks kind of boxy. Kind of a little bit boxy. But that's just for me. But he's kind of like the revolting racer, just like Leroy Hammond, that's done up in Cars 3 and Doc's Flashback, He's kind of like the original revolting car, He's supposed to represent Chrysler 300, and yes, I kind of Google it, because I don't know what kind of model he is at first by just looking at him. But after I Google his name, it just comes up, But again, he's kind of the original revolting before even him. But matter of fact, it's just time to open this up. See. Look at the box on the Octane game, RPM, Sarah, Sally, Lightning McQueen, Cars 1, and the King, Most of I could get the race damage first, It could be make a great video as of right now because, but I don't got it because of how rare it is and, how people is. Yeah, look at him. He got the nice red streak on him. Got the revolting 84 on here. These and all his contiguous sponsors that I can't read. But I could pinpoint what most of them could be. Piston cup, moose springs, no stall, like that spring, and RPM, and I could read this be revolting and nitroid, but these orders are just blurry as heck, man. Yeah, I wish they could done better call control on these tiny details, because if we gotta pay about $4 for these, I want these tiny things to read perfectly and a lot more details to the eyes, Not those fade out portions that had those makeup on it, because, I like this, but it needs to be a lot more clearer, If I have to tend to choose the China version over this, I want this to go over it, but the China version stickers right here go on here, because it could be a lot more perfect, because how Vietnam do with their detailing. It's a 10 out of 10 amazing, but compared to tiny stickers like those, I have to make that a 5 out of 10, maybe even a 4, because of how hard to read those things, I made the tiny stickers about 4 out of 10, because guess what? What the adult collectors not collecting needs, it needs to be 110% more accurate to see it, because how could we ever, there's all pixels up here, Is that a tiny chip on here? It is. Yeah, you saw me opening this. I didn't chip that. Yeah, you saw on camera that this comes with a chip. A big old chip. Was that favorite's big. They come here in a basic copy and paste base. So yeah, like I had to label these because you know, I had to probably gotta label these G2s, you know, second generations. If this is probably the third generation of cars. Too bad. This is generation 1, generation 2, and generation 3. So yeah, that's my forces of it. So this probably generation 2 probably looks a lot sleeker, you know, and probably much bigger at the back, and the bumper looks a little bit raised up. Compared to generation 3, it looks all the way down on the ground, you know, and a lot more speedy. Compared to these two, it kind of looks like the top one is a little bit much faster to the one on the bottom, you know, or the refactoring cars. And it's, trust me, yeah. Yes, basically, I kind of like the old classic cars myself because at least the classic cars could hold up with their own parts compared to the new ones. But again, people got their own opinions on them, you know. But that's just about me, you know. If I had to make sure to, if they ever make a next generation of next generations of racers that are gonna replace Jackson Storm, I want the car to not be like any of these cars are much more like copy and paste, you know. Yeah, at least they done the one with the. At least they done these ones with different fans, you know. That's what the upgrade with it, but the square body ones, see. But the square body ones is just a copy and paste. Like that's what the one teams that got changed, you know. Make the rims a lot more different to the others and make the paint job a lot more cooler, you know. And the wings better. But this is my opinion alone, but please like, share, and subscribe because cars YouTubers like me try very hard every day just to make just like YouTube channels like this every day and try very hard, you know. So well, bye.